I want to share the revelation of the 24th of February 2018. We were in the service that morning, after the prayer led by the pastor. Then he began to preach the words. Few minutes later I saw the Lord, and he told me, "Anne, follow me." As soon as he said that, my spirit was taken from my body, and I found myself in a garment of the purest white, having long sleeves. There was a golden belt around my hip, and there was also golden sandal on my feet. I had on my head a veil like a bride, which was of fine pure linen. I had frizzy hair, but they were soft, and did not need to be combed. When I was taken in the spirit and the Lord was standing before me, he extended his right hand to me. On his left behind him there were huge flames of fire that were burning. I could hear souls screaming in agony, and there was noises and screams everywhere. When I saw this I was in panic. I said, "Lord, have mercy, not today again. I have learned my lesson, but I don't want to go back there." He already took me there previously, and I knew he wanted to take me there. The Lord said, "Anne, I have souls of men to save in the world. Do you know that in your country the Gabon people go back home to heaven with a lot of difficulty? Those who manage to make it to heaven, they are saved through fire, not through grace. Since the birth of your country those who are saved by grace enter heaven with difficulty, because of infirmity." I said, "Lord, what do you mean by infirmity?" The Lord said to me, "Women that were supposed to be saved by grace refuse to give up vanity, jewelry and the adornment of the world. Those who had managed to abandon adornment and vanity have idols in their heart. Others are tired of waiting for my return, and they have gone back to the world and they deviate from my way. That's when death surprised them. I gave them grace and opportunity to repent right before they die. The work that they were supposed to accomplish on earth, they end up continuing it in heaven. When they arrive in heaven in their condition, they have a lot to do and they are deprived of rewards and gift, because they are saved through fire. Your brethren from Gabon give me a lot of work. I am sending you to save them through grace so that they will benefit from rewards and gift that I had prepared for them." Then the Lord extended his left hand and said, "Anne, look to this direction and tell me what you see." I was looking at the flames of hell. Suddenly we found ourselves inside the flames, before one of the many gates that lead in the place of torment. I knew by the Spirit that we were in the belly of hell. I saw among the soul an adolescent, that was the girlfriend of one of my cousin. She used to dance in bar because her life was all about nightclub. She was living that kind of life. Even if I was not part of her life, I was aware of that. She has died many years ago, but when she saw me she recognized me in this place where she landed, and was undergoing torture in various departments because of different sins that she had committed. I saw that she was wearing indecent dress, for her skirt was very short. Likewise her blouse. She had earring and had shaved her hair. The fire of hell was devouring her and degrading her soul. Afterwards she was reconstituting and her body was restored, and the fire was burning her body again that was falling on the ground. Afterwards she was reconstituting and her body was restored in order to burn again. It's an endless cycle of atrocities. She was screaming inside the fire that was liquid lava, where she was trapped. She said to me, "I thought I was gonna live many more years. I was still young. I thought I could come to God in the latter years of my life. I wanted first to enjoy my youth, and then when I am old I will come to God when I am tired of the pleasure and fun of the world." She looked at me and said, Go tell Gabon, and go tell the world not to come here. Hell is real. They should not reject the grace of God." I turned to the Lord. He was crying of sadness and regret. The lady looked at the Lord and said, "Lord, you appeared to me in the dreams in many occasions to warn me, and you sent so many people to come and warn me. It's my fault. You are doing everything possible to save me from this eternal torment. It's now that I understand. Get me out of here. I want to repent. Just 1 minute of opportunity." The Lord turned his back on her and said, "It's too late." The Lord told me, "Anne, follow me." That's when this young lady called Vanessa was carried away by a whirlwind that transported her to another department of hell, which was the department of fornicator, so that she will receive punishment for her sexual sins. She was screaming desperately for help. Seeing her situation I began to cry, and I felt miserable. The department where we found Vanessa before she was transported to the Valley of Fornicator was for men and women and children who wear indecent outfit. It was for people who dress sexy and contrary to what the word recommend. In that place were ladies that wore legging, lady pant, jean, cleavage, short, miniskirt, clothes that are glued to the body, tight-fitting outfit, tight clothing that outlines the shape of the body. The Bible say, in like manner also, that women should adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sober-mindedness, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but with good deeds, appropriate for women who profess to worship God. 1 Timothy 2 verse 10. The Lord took me back to church and share this experience with the church.